Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing well today. Jeremy, hope you're doing well.
Jerome, Jeremy,
It's still the morning.
on the West Coast.
It's still the morning.
All them East Coast people.
Technically. Hey, only Oscars. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning, only Oscars.
But yeah, no, for us, technically, it's still morning. So, how are you?
Good. Just been hanging out. Lies. The world is flat and all the time is the same. Well, when you find the edge, let me know.
Yeah, just so I can push you off of it. I'm happy. My shrimp seem to be doing well. Angels are good. Got my CPDs doing well. Hoping to get. I want to do a few more things, but bummer. I guess you didn't need that little push.
You went off the edge long ago.
You just saw that, Ian?
Yeah, stepped away for a bit. I had to go grab some food so I could feed this guy breakfast. I know he's getting hungry when he goes picking at the algae at the sides.
Oh. What are you feeding?
Basilears. Today he's getting Basilears Akai.
Oh, okay. Where did you get that food from?
Ordered it from kjeaquatics.com.
Ah.
I think so. Pretty sure I ordered it. It's either that or Ken's. It was either Ken's. It might have been Ken's or KG. I always forget. I get them two mixed up because it might be me and I'm slow, but their websites look very similar. It's one of the two. I'm pretty sure it was KGE though, but I think I've ordered from both of them before.
I've been doing a lot of ceramic lately. I've been enjoying that a lot. There's not as much. I can only do so much with my aquariums because I don't know the space. I need to get a better system, but
You should start making like sculptures of fish, or you could do like. You ever seen that? I think it's a Ukrainian company or European company. It's called Pleco Ceramics. They make like these really cool pleco caves that look like logs and different like sizes and shapes of cichlid caves. So you could probably experiment with making different sizes and shapes of caves. Swampy Acres, what's up?
hey, Swampy. Hope you guys are doing well. How's the little one?
I thought you were asking me and this guy for a bit, and I was like, wait, no, I think he's talking about Tom.
Unless there's something I don't know about, Ian, I was talking to Tom.
Yeah, that's why I thought he's obviously not talking about this guy, even though he's still little. Yeah, so
And
I
how's
got my
your
table. Oh,
go
ahead.
on? No, go, Ian.
Oh, I got my table for Fishtoberfest
Nice.
set up. Well, I guess not set up, but paid for and got things ready for the show.
It's coming up, isn't it?
Yep. Less than 2 weeks. Like 1 week. Week and a half.
Tom, how's your better half doing? That's what I was going to ask. So what are you bringing?
I'm gonna bring some different fish, downsize some tanks. The zebra cara breeding pair are going because that's just a high dollar fish. So, and if it doesn't sell at my table, I'll put it on the auction on Sunday. I'm gonna bring
Smart.
Karen, and then I might bring some other stuff, plants.
Hey, Lori.
Morning, Lori.
Swampy, how's Karen doing? Oh, God. I don't know how we're going to do this, Ian.
What happened?
So apparently, my mother is now going to be getting another one or is actually getting one on the 13th.
Getting what?
So for 2 weeks, we're going to get no sleep. We're going to have a third one.
A third dog?
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be 8 weeks old. So it's going to be cute, but we're going to get no sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, the 13th, we're supposed to go pick him up.
Cool. And is he the same breed?
It's going to be a him, yellow male lab, is what we were hoping for, because Fender's a working dog, and if she goes into heat, that's not good. So we no, we're going to be getting a Labrador puppy. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. As it what? So I think because he's I know because unfortunately because he's a guide dog, they're not there. A, he doesn't interact as it is. He's a great dog, but B, they're not supposed to interact. So that'll be very interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be heck the first 2 weeks from what I hear. So it'll be interesting. Oh, and I also need to edit not good at editing, but I need to find somebody who's going to edit for me because I need to edit or figure out how to edit this video or just post it because I went a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago with Fender to go to see his puppy raiser, the one that took care of him during COVID.
Yeah.
So I did a video with him. I just haven't uploaded it, and I need to. I need to find time to edit and then upload it, but we'll see. Thank God for that. Although, it's going to be interesting. Because the dogs can't really interact. So basically, the last 2 days, my dogs and I have been stuck in my room because, hey, Mike. All things
Mike?
fish. Because, they're not supposed to interact, and whenever Glam, my mom was puppy sitting because she needed to do 3 puppy sits before she can actually get a dog, and that was fun because they couldn't interact. So basically, whenever they come downstairs or we're eating dinner, I'd have to come into my room.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
No, I don't know how we're going to do it. It's going to be very interesting. Hey, Big Tank Hank.
What up, Big Tank Hank? Doing good, Mike. Just hanging out. Not doing a whole lot. Just got off of work not too long ago. Graveyard shift is killer, man.
Oh, and his idea to do a stream, not mine, just because.
My idea.
Well, you said we could do it now.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I forced you to do it right now. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, this is a good time to do it.
I said we didn't have to do it right now because I do know you're kind of tired, but I don't know, June, is it coming? You might be waiting there for quite a while.
No, I don't rotate. I was figuring out where I liked to be, though. I started out on A shift, which is from like 7 to 3. And then I switched to swing shift. And that was from 3 to 11. And then I switched to graveyard, 11 to 7. Burn the waffles. I hate when that happens. When you're like watching your phone and you go burn something on the toaster.
See, my mom is funny. She can't cook. Because even when she wants to cook, she wants to do like 10 things at once and always leaves her stuff on the stove and goes and does other things and forgets about it. My
Yeah.
mom does not like sitting around waiting for things. So the combination doesn't work the best, but it is pretty hilarious.
My toaster is just crappy. If you don't time it right, and also you got to stop it in the middle and you got to flip it. You got to flip the bagel around, spin it, give it a good 180. Because if you don't do that, it'll only do one side and then the other side isn't cooked or toasted. If you leave it too long, like 3/4 of it's burnt and then a little corner of it's like okay.
Oh,
It's just a crappy toaster.
Tom
I need
used
a
to
new
be a line cook.
I think we need to start a get new toaster fund. Yeah, I gotta flip the bagel in the middle of the toast. It's always been that way. It's just like I feel like if I get a new toaster at this point, I'm gonna instinctively still stop it in the middle, flip it, and burn my bagel. I swear, I put it at like 1 or 2. It still burns the fucking bagel.
Again, you need you need a new toaster.
It's about time, I think. I think it's about time to retire the toaster.
Before it kills too many.
Although it's not too bad. If if it's a easy burn, not too bad of a burn. If it's just like black, toss it. But if it's like okay, a little bit, you can just scrape it off. Fuck, I think I know what Ian's getting for Christmas. LOL. Yeah, see, we got an air fryer, we got a toaster oven, we got crock pot, we got ooh, Kat got a new stand mixer for mixing doughs and stuff. She loves
Cool.
that thing.
Hey, Roxanne.
You
Okay.
guys don't have to do a single thing. I am a grown man that can buy his own toaster.
Well, obviously you can't since it's pretty much dead and you still haven't bought a new one.
Look, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay? It's still got some
It
life
is
in her.
broke. It is broke. You got burnt toast. It is broke.
Look, I don't get burnt toast all the time as long as I pay attention to it. All right? It's been that way for years.
So let me get this straight. It's been that way for years. Yet you can get yourself your own toaster, even though it's broke.
It ain't broke. It's just a little old. She's
It's
a little
broke.
slow. Look, half of the side don't heat up.
It's effing broke, dude.
Watch, after this, I'm gonna go buy a new toaster. You know, I'm thinking we have a toaster oven. Why can't I just toast my bagels in a toaster oven? I don't know.
That's usually what I do. We don't even have a toaster. We have a toaster oven.
See, we use the toaster oven for like a little pan of tater tots or like those little Totino pizzas. Haven't thought about it on toast.
Mike says hashtag toaster shaming. Oh, heck yeah.
How often are you making toast / bagels? Is my next question. Okay, so bagels are like the daily breakfast item for me. like every day, bagel when I wake up. All right, it's a
And
bagel,
yet
eggs,
you still haven't gotten a new
side of bowl.
toaster? What the heck?
You gotta have the bowl of cereal, eggs, and toast. Okay, or bagel. I like the cinnamon toast or the cinnamon raisin bagels or blueberry bagels. Fuck that plain shit. Everything bagels. Oh yeah, but nobody else in the house likes everything bagels, so I don't get them that often. If I only make once a month, then I'd probably deal with the subpar toaster. If I made them every day, though, it's. I guess now that you put it that way, I've never really thought about it. I've just thought about it. It's like it's my toaster. This is what it does, and it's how it's gonna be. So it doesn't toast no more.
Mike
That's how I do things.
Mike says, I don't think he's ready for a 4-slice, Foxy. Baby steps.
Oh, it's a 4-slicer. It can take 4. I could put 2 bagels in it, double bagel, or I could put 4 pieces of toast in there. Both sides are fucked. Okay.
Again, both sides are fucked. So, you need a new fucking toaster. What the hell? You said, oh, it's not broke. How is it not broke,
See,
Ian?
Mike
Not
has
qualifies
it. This
as broke. It
toaster
stops
has
working.
a lot of sentimental value. Mike's got it 100%.
June says he has to have the toaster with Wi-Fi. What for? I don't know.
I don't like Wi-Fi.
His busted ass toaster has a lot of sentimental value now.
Yep. Sometimes when I make sandwiches,
he's killing me.
Got a pan too. I can toast them in the pan. I've done that when I make sandwiches. Don't toast them in the toaster because they're just going to get cold later. Just toast them in the pan.
I love how Joe calls me. I say, I'm live, and he has to call me. And I'm like, okay.
Why didn't you answer it?
Huh?
Oh, you did answer it. That's what it was. That's why you went muted for a little bit.
Yeah, I did answer him. He's like, I'm on my lunch break. I'm like, well, perfect. Come on. He's like, I have to find it on my iPhone. I'm like, okay, and you yell at me when I don't send it to you, and then when I do send it to you, you still get upset. I can't win either way, Joe.
Start the toaster on 5 and dial the back every time.
Did you read that?
Yeah.
You get used to the burn part. I get it. You miss it when it's gone. We'll help remove that trauma for you, Ian.
Not gonna lie. That's so true. But you guys got me thinking. Damn, it is. I've been dealing with this toaster for so long.
Guess who it is?
Oh, I think someone's calling him now. I don't know how we got on this whole toaster thing. But yeah, you guys got me thinking now. Like, damn, I really do need a new toaster. Good morning, Roxanne. I don't think I said good morning to you when you came in. And who else made it in here? Good morning, Roxanne. I don't think I said good morning to you when you came in. think that was it. Just Roxanne.
I was on with Joe, but I think I said hello to her. I know I said hello to Roxanne. I always love it when she comes in. I love seeing everybody. It's always fun doing them. Joe's got issues.
I feel like everyone's got a little bit of issues. Muppet, what's up?
Hey, Muppet.
Roxanne, that was like 2 years ago, man. Time is flying. I know I had to text Nathan Fishboy. I had to text him the other day, check in on him.
Who?
Nathan Fishboy, our Australian buddy with all the yabbies. Patty, what's up? Good morning.
Uh-oh. All right, Ian, bye. Gotta go. Patty's here.
Oh, shit.
Patty's here. We gotta go. Hey, Patty.
What up, Patty? No, I think this is the first time I've ever actually talked about my toaster. I always talk about bagels and how I'm a bagel person, but I've never actually come out front with my toaster problem.
Yeah, that works too, Mike.
Welcome to the AA meeting for toasters.
What? Roxanne.
I shouldn't tell you guys about my fucking dryer because it's broken now too.
What isn't broken? Let's go down the list here. What isn't broken?
Listen, man, this house is from the 1920s, okay? The stairs are okay. You know, this house probably got lead paint. I don't know.
Great.
It's got old bones. That's for sure. Dryer? God. Landlord is supposed to fix the dryer soon. You toast your bagel on both sides? No, my toaster has a bagel button, okay? So I hit the bagel button and it only turns on the one side. And that's the cut side that I put it on. Because if you toast both sides of the bagel, it's just crunchy on both sides. I don't like that. It's gotta be soft on the bottom with a nice crunchy butteriness on top. Sometimes it's peanut butter. Ooh, peanut butter on a bagel slaps. The dryer is gonna be a little more difficult. Yeah. You know, it'd probably help if a landlord did something. Sometimes they do, sometimes they drag their feet. Them landlords are sticky.
Mike, let me guess. You have to stop at halfway through the cycle too?
No, I just wash them inside and dry them outside. For now. While it's still
Isn't it almost winter?
That's the thing. While it's still warm. Uh,
I don't think I've tried that Muppet.
peanut butter on a bagel is for sure amazing. Yep, I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever.
I always do cream cheese. I don't think I've done that.
Cream cheese is good too. I'm
Uh,
not a big cream cheese fan. It's either butter or peanut butter.
I don't mind cream. I like cream cheese on mine. So I take it you don't like a cheesecake?
Nah, I'll eat a slice, but I won't eat a whole one.
Oh, come on.
It's too rich.
It's so
Cheesesteak is too
good.
rich. It's too rich.
Well, later today, I'm getting my booster and flu shot. Fun.
No, all things fish. The peanut butter jelly the peanut butter goes on something like a blueberry bagel because the sweetness with the little bit of richness of the peanut butter goes really well. But when you got like an everything bagel that has all the saltiness and you just add more saltiness from the peanut butter, no. Big J,
Big J's Fish
that's a
Keeper.
name I haven't seen in a long time. Long time. He's been working hard though.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I get to get mine today. I get to get flu shot and I get to get the COVID vaccination.
Oh, jelly is also good.
I just hope I don't have to get Evu Shield again. That's another. I guess it's not really a boost. It works a little bit differently, but that has to go on the other side.
Now I want toast. Thanks, guys. Sorry, Foxy. Yeah, Big J, I've been seeing you post your videos here and there. So I know you're still around. Missing those Monday streams, those Monday water change hangout streams in the morning.
It's always fun. It's always fun. I got rid of all of my black clothes because I look like a fuzzy dog. Except that's the only colors that the fish fam seems to have.
For what color? Or what shirt?
What?
For what shirt? There was only one color of?
Most of the fish fam shirts. Usually
are
they're only
black?
one color. Yeah.
Well, that's because when you go film in a room full of light-filled fish tanks, you don't want to be seen. So a lot of fish keepers wear black, so that a white shirt doesn't reflect as easy.
Except I look like a fuzzy dog.
Get a lint roller.
I got rid of all my black clothes, so I didn't look like a fuzzy dog. But unfortunately, I have to get black clothes for if I want to have some fish shirts.
Yeah, I only have 4 tanks set up. Your girlfriend has 6. Nice. Though that's a real big downsize from what you had. So what are you keeping now, Big J?
Oh,
Military
yeah, that
base.
makes sense.
If we want to keep getting paycheck. Damn. All things fish.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, with my um, since I'm immune compromised, I need to get the flu shot every year. Sometimes twice. Fun.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't want to get into that side of things too much because I don't get a flu shot, and I was really hesitant about getting the COVID vaccine too. But
Yeah, I know.
um,
I was a tad bit
I
worried
had to.
too, but
I had to do
uh,
it so I could work, and
well, I'm
because that was
immune.
mandatory at the time. It was mandatory. You had to be fucking vaccinated to go into work. Like, I don't want to get into it. So we'll change that subject. Big baby. So how are the mud skippers? Are they getting fat and sassy yet? Can you hand feed them?
No.
Have you tried?
Hand feeding them? No.
Hmm. You scared? Scared to hand feed them?
Patty.
Going on a fall foliage tour next week. Super excited. Nice. I don't know what a
Nice.
fall foliage tour is. Sounds like a Midwest thing. Over
Mike.
here we have the PIR lights. That's where they string up a bunch of Christmas lights on the racetrack, and then they open the racetrack to the public, and you're allowed to go like a slow speed through the racetrack and see all the lights.
Matt. Hello.
Good morning, Matt, or afternoon, you Midwesters, or East Coasters, or West Coasters.
Was this recorded, Patty? I'd like to watch it for science, of course.
For science. Okay, so that's a similar thing. Drive around, look at the leaves.
Patty.
Oh, that's because you guys have more than just pine trees. Duh. We just get pine trees. They don't change. They just drop their needles. So I guess that's why we have the
Mike.
like.
Everyone's got their side hustle, Patty.
Gotta put food on the table somehow.
Ooh, that's oh. It was very interesting though, because this weekend when both dogs were over, Fender didn't want to have anything to do with the other two dogs because he knew he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
He knew he wasn't supposed to interact with them, so he didn't.
So they can't interact with other, say, civilian dogs?
Well, no, they're guide dog. So they're the puppies. They're in puppy training.
Oh, so the puppies can't interact with other
Well,
dogs.
no. So Fender's a guide dog, so he's not supposed to interact with the other guide dog puppies.
Oh, okay. I don't know the rules, but I guess that makes sense so that they don't get worked up and excited.
Well, so that and it's interesting because they're different, which kind of makes sense. But there's different rules or different different commands that guide dogs use and the puppy raisers use, and so they don't learn the other commands until they go back to quote unquote college.
Okay.
Nice seeing you, Big J.
Have a good day, Big J.
How long is the drive, Roxanne?
Mary Page.
Hello, Miss Mary Page.
Spitting fire, dropping rhymes, and I don't even know what I'm saying half the time because of my brain is melting. My tolerance for car rides. Yep. Yeah, and I started working an hour early, and I started staying a little bit after so I can make a little bit more overtime, so I can make more money for Fishtoberfest. More money to spend, even though I shouldn't be thinking about spending money. I gotta be selling.
Kevin, I'm planning to go to.
I do know I'm gonna bring some Rotala and maybe some Anubius. Posting some listings. Ooh. New stuff on the Get Gills. Looks like Kevin is busy.
Sorry, figuring out lunch plans. I wanted to go to ceramics today, but I don't think I'll be able to.
Dang.
Well, until tonight. I have a class tonight, but I wanted to do some hand building earlier.
Yeah. So you got any projects coming up in the fish room?
Me? No. Not really.
No.
Although later down the road, I do want to put I want to put like 1 or 2 totes outside for Neocaridina. Some blue
You-
dreams and some reds.
That would be cool.
That's down the road, but
Yeah, I'm still doing all the measurements for the stand I have to build. I have to build 2 stands. But I gotta figure out one first and then the other. But I think I want it pretty tall, like 45 inches tall instead of 30. Like I think this one's 30 right here. I think I want it pretty tall.
you're welcome. One less thing for her to have to do. As long as she said it was okay. Glad you got it. Thanks, Swampy.
Some humpback limias on Get Gills. Posting a few auctions on Aquabit. Nice. Humpback limia are like a really underrated fish, man. When the males get fired up, oh, and even the females got good color and patterns to them.
MSG, how are you, Annette?
Gardens, what up, neighbor?
Eakins. Of
Yeah,
course,
man.
she always says she. Of course, she has to come in here and only say hello to you. I'm feeling a little bit lonely over here. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Show up anytime, Tom.
3:30 in the morning. Hey, you want this fish?
uh, so he says. So any plans for your fish room? Eakins?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta build a couple stands and gonna downsize some of the freshwater tanks and just try to get rid of them. The fish, the tanks. Hopefully, I can find good homes for the fish first.
You want to downsize?
Yeah, I want to downsize. I think 12 tanks on my side, and then Kat has 8. But her tanks are easy to take care of because she's got them all on one air pump for all her tanks. She's got all her lights on timers. She's got little nano fish, and they're all landed tanks.
Of
So,
course,
like,
always coffee refill. Sorry, go
like
on.
it's just easy for me to take care of her tanks, and then there's my tanks where I like try to bend the boundaries, and so some tanks are just doing fine. but
There
feel
are
like-
her tanks, and then there are yours.
yes.
Hey, Crown Tail Half Moon.
Protected from Ian. I know, man. Everyone's scared of me in Florida. And I feel really bad for Florida. I'll try to lighten it up soon. I'm really trying, guys.
Ooh.
What up, Crown Tail? Yeah, and see, I just need to get one pump, but I also am really, really wanting to go more salt, less fresh. Now, I still love my flower horn, keeping him.
That's going to be quite expensive to go all salt, though, isn't it?
Not all salt, okay? And listen, this is budget salt keeping. This ain't no 300-gallon with your sumps and protein skimmers and your radions and your this and your that. No, this is going to be 229s plumbed to a 40 breeder. And I'm going to have a decent set of lights that don't cost me $12,000. Not 12,000, 1,200. I think I'm going to go with the same ones I got on the tank I have now in saltwater, the Nycrew LEDs. The 30-inch ones aren't too much more expensive, but I might go with a couple 30-inch.
Swampy says salt is way easier, he thinks.
Low key, I like saltwater for the one reason, okay? We have all these freshwater fish, right? Every single fish in freshwater almost needs different parameters. Now, some of them are very hardy and they can pretty much take anything. But all the saltwater fish and all the saltwater corals live in the same water. All the saltwater hobbyists strive to keep the same parameters.
That's my comment.
That's what makes it easier, because we're all shooting for the same thing, so it's easier to adjust.
Easier, still expensive.
You can make it expensive. There are cheap ways to do it. Like, I have my tank running with a hang-on back, a Nycrew light, some
So
sand,
you just
and
have?
some rock.
Do you have RO or do you?
I use tap water all the way, baby.
How do you adjust your salinity?
I put water in the bucket, and I take my scooper and I dump scoops, couple cups. I let it mix with the pump in the water. No heater. And after it clears up, I check the salinity. And I check the alkalinity, make sure it's all good. And then I do my water change. I test salinity daily, and I check alkalinity daily. That takes me no more than 5 minutes.
How do you check?
Combined.
How many tanks do you have?
In salt water?
Yeah.
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Right now. But
how do you check the salinity?
With the refractometer.
Oh, okay.
So I use the thing that you have to like look at a light source, which I know really sucks for you, but there are other ones. They are a little bit more expensive.
Less water changes? How do you do less? I thought you have to do more.
It depends on your system and what you're doing. Now, I think doing water changes in salt water, more frequent water changes, is going to be cheaper than having to buy stuff that makes it, like your dosing pumps, like your refugiums to help take out nitrates. And you want your dosing pumps so that they're dosing alkalinity, calcium, and magnesium every day. And that's how you can prolong water changes in saltwater. This is reef keeping. If you're doing fowler, fish only with live rock, and just fish, saltwater fish, pull all the alkalinity, nitrate shit out of the window, except for nitrates. You don't want them building up too high, because it's just not good for the fish long term. But when you go into keeping corals,
Yeah, that's because you get rain. And how much water is in an ocean again, Tom? Remind me, please. Whereas we have small 100-gallon less tanks, which is like
well, that's not really
1,000.
anything. When salt water evaporates, it's just H2O. There's no salt in it. So when a saltwater tank evaporates, your salinity is going to get denser and higher. It's going to climb up.
It's going to rise.
Yeah. Because the salt is staying in the water, but the actual water is leaving and going into the air. So that's why you have to replenish with just fresh water so that it stays the same. And using an auto top off that has a little sensor and it only moves like a couple millimeters every day, that's going to keep your tank a lot more stable for corals.
Oh, you have a auto top off, right?
I do have an auto top off, a $60 auto top off on Amazon, man. Nothing fancy. Now I will say,
sweet.
If a snail gets on that little sensor in the tank and crawls on it, it activated it once, and yeah, that's all it took to flood the tank.
Oh.
But I got a little cage around it now, so the snail can't get on it, and the water can still flow through it. And yeah, but most people keep their sensors in the sumps. Like they'll have an all-in-one tank, you know, with the sump thing in the back of the tank, with little dividers in the back, and they'll have their auto top off in that little compartment, or they'll have it in the return chamber of their sump, where there's no snails or anything, so don't worry about it. But yeah, when I do the bigger system, it's going to be roughly 100 gallons, maybe 90, because I'm not going to use the full 40-gallon breeder water volume. But
I love looking at saltwater tanks, but
it's really not that hard. I just keep track of my levels, and even when, and this is only because I want stony corals, hard coral. If you want soft coral, the easy stuff like your Kenya tree, your toadstools, your xenia, your anthelia, your green star polyps, alkalinity goes out the window too. Okay, you don't have to care about that. I've gone like 4 months without a water change on the saltwater tank, and I just, yeah. Over time, I kind of got bored of it. I was like, okay, I kind of want to do more with the salt water, and because there's only so much you can do in a little 10-gallon. So I'm paying more attention to it every day and trying to keep different stuff. Like I got a new coral this weekend. It's a flower pot coral, and that is something I thought I wouldn't try, but I tried it because it was a good price. But they're pretty tricky to keep from what I researched, but other people have told me I'll be fine.
I don't know if I really wanted to. I need to do a little bit of work, but it wouldn't be all that hard to convert this back into a saltwater tank.
Yeah.
It was a saltwater tank, except it had a sump, which I don't have a sump for it now. That's just a.
What happened to the sump?
It was a crappy trip. It was a trickle down.
Oh, one of those trickle.
Yeah, it didn't work as well. It's like 60 years old. Oh, more than that. 50, 60 years old. My grandpa had it when my mom was young, and so it's like 50 years old at least. Maybe even probably not 60, but at least 40 or 50 years old. and it was a trickle down system.
Yeah. See what Tom's talking about. He's got 3, and yeah, they can really be that easy. They really can. I've seen systems where it's easy, and they're not expensive. But you do get what you pay for, you know. And then I got another tank coming soon. Shanna has a water box 20 with a stand and light and all that.
Matt, go
Sounds
on.
like it needs a few more shakes.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah,
Ooh,
3.
ooh. I could make you some.
Yeah, she's not too far.
Well, yeah, that and I mean, they're not hard to make. They really aren't that hard to make. Especially, kind of depends on what she wants, but either way, it shouldn't be all that hard to make.
What? You want more pellet?
Yeah. Do you just want triangular caves, or how do you want them made? If you just tell me what sizes, I can make them. No problem. They're easy to make.
Man, it has been an hour, Kevin. I think I'm going to hop off and go catch some sleep.
Well, June, why don't you email me and let me know what size you want, and then I can make them, no problem. Thanks everybody for coming. I will see you guys all next time. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Ian, for being my co-host. And I hopefully will see you guys all next week. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.